It is April 4th, 53 degrees outside. It was very sunny this morning. It's now about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I want to get into these bees a little bit. I haven't actually done a proper inspection yet. So far I've given them some sugar water with the new feeder board that I gave them. They don't really appear to have been taking it a whole lot, to be honest. So I'm just wondering if maybe they can't get to it, or they're not interested in it. I'm not really sure what the situation is. Now, they've either taken some or some's leaked out. I'm not sure which. And I put this top feeder board on. I made this a couple of weeks ago. I put peppermints there so the scent will hopefully go down and deter small hive beetles. Having said that, I definitely do have small hive beetles. If you can see, this top board, or sorry, this bottom board does indeed have some dead maggots from the small hive beetles. So there's definitely some small hive beetle activity. I haven't really been able to get into the hive because coming out of winter we've had a lot of cold days and rainy days. We haven't really had a lot of nice days. I'm just wondering if the bees can't actually get their proboscis into the lid of that because of the mesh. If the mesh is domed underneath like this, then they can't get to the sugar water. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So what I want to do, like I say, is get into these bees, do a very, very quick inspection, see what I need to do, see if there's anything I need to do. Maybe I need to remove some frames that are damaged by pests. I don't know. I won't know until I get in there. So right now the underboard, no queen on the top board, the underside of the top board. The queen is not on there, so that's okay. That's all right. I don't want to really spill those mints everywhere, so we'll just put them to one side for a minute. And what I do have here is a fondant patty, which I put here just last week, and they have started eating it. I'm not seeing any small hive beetles at the top. Lots of bees up here. Let's see if I can see any drones, because drone season is coming very shortly. They're pretty chill at the moment. They're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames. These last frames don't have any activity on them. So what I might do is have a look here first. So just going to smoke them down a little bit. Just a little bit of smoke. Now I'm going to lift this up. I don't think that there'll be anything going on in here yet. This was literally just put in last week. Yeah, there's no bugs in there yet. But like I say, I know that there are some in here. Question is, where are they? There's none on that. There's none on that. That was just put in there last week. I'm going to lift this spacer out of the way. Okay, so no pests on that, so that's good. What I want to see is, did the queen come up here and start laying here? That's really what I'm interested in. Nothing happening on that board at all. So they're not drawing comb out. But they don't really need to. They've got plenty of space with what I gave them. I gave them this top box this year, right early because they look like they needed some food, so I've given them some honey. As you can see, that's from last year, and they needed some frames with drawn comb. Okay, so yeah, they're starting to eat this, which is good. Lots of bees here. Let's bring you in. All right, so a little bit more smoke, I think. Let's see what we've got. See what we've got going on here. So we got honey here. I'm also looking for drones. I'm looking for eggs in the empty cells. If I see anything, I will let you know. I'm thinking that if she's laying here, it's going to be over here somewhere. Bees are pretty relaxed. This is the first time taking hives out. There's a beetle right there. That's a dead beetle now. Just looking to see what I can see. There's pollen coming in, honey at the top. I don't see any brood or eggs yet. If there is any eggs or brood, that means she's come up here, so there's a nice frame. Yeah, there's some honey on here and some pollen. Looks like all worker bees. So look on the other side. A little bit of honey in the corners. There's eggs up here. That's good news. There's eggs right here in these frames, on this comb. So the queen could even be on this frame somewhere. See if I can find her. I don't think she's marked. She was a queen from last year. I don't believe she was marked. I've tried marking my queens several times, and seems like every time I do that, the color rubs off. Okay, let's put this frame down. Well, that's good to know. I definitely got a queen in this hive. Lots of bees. I'm wondering if I really need to go any further. Let's go one or two more frames. Oh, there's some brood. That's brood from this year. That's fresh brood on this frame. That's a great sign right there. See if I can see the queen on this frame. Look at all that brood. There's some open larvae there too on this side nearest me. Oh, and all kinds of brood on this side as well. Open larvae. I think I see a beetle. I'm just going to let the bees deal with that because I don't want to keep the brood out for too long. Come on, girls, out you get. Come on, girls. A little bit of smoke is in order. Get these girls down off the tops of the frames. So it'll be interesting because it's possible that the queen's moved up and there's nothing going on down below, which is what I see sometimes. Lots of brood up on this frame too, and open larvae all across. And on this side as well, open larvae and brood. Looks great. I'm just quickly scanning for the queen, but I think she's heading to my right. She could actually be running to the left. Try and keep these frames together. There's a girl stinging my glove. I had one stinging my glove there. So there's no brood on this frame. There's nectar, a little bit of nectar and honey. There's a beetle. Try and get rid of that. There's another one there. There's not too many beetles. I thought, to be honest, that I would see more. I've seen maybe 4 or 5, 6. I've killed a couple. Nothing too terrible. And the outside frame, there's no need for me to look at that. So I'm going to push these over. I'll have to recap the video to remember what I saw. Seem to remember, I think I saw a couple of frames of eggs and a couple, 2 or 3 frames with brood. Put the empty one there, and then this one has got drawn comb on it to the side. We'll put that one to the edge. I don't think I'm going to go any further with this because I know I have a queen in here. She's up in the top box. The beetles aren't causing too much of a problem, to be honest, so I'm not really too concerned about them. I'm just going to cover this up. Keep them warm. Give them their sugar water again. Like I'm saying, I'm not sure if they're actually being able to access that. Alright, so this is hive number 1. And if I can get the restraint clip off and the cover, which is covering up the feeder. Now, some of the feeder's definitely been taken or dripped down, I'm not sure. I'm assuming that they've been able to take some of it. That's what it looks like anyway. I don't have a spacer on this one because I've made one. I should have made 2, but I haven't yet. I'm going to take this winter wrap off. There's a spider in there. 2 spiders. They just lost their home. Alright, so they don't need that on anymore. Everything looks good outside. Give them a little bit of smoke. So yeah, the brood that I saw in the other hive was, what I saw was all worker brood. So I didn't see any drone brood. It's possible that there is burr comb between the 2 frames, but I'm not going to get into it down there yet, I don't think. Just because it's not that warm of a day. There's a whole bunch of bees under there. Let's just have a look. Peppermints on that lid. We see all kinds of worker bees up there. No drone bees. And they're all heading back down, it looks like. Look at that. See, they're all heading down. Back down into the hive. Just put that over there for a minute. Give them a little bit more smoke. The pheromones. There was a couple of beetles there that were climbing underneath this thing, underneath the oil trap. And that's a good spot for them to hide. Oh yes. Look at them all. They're all dead now, but there was quite a few of them that were hiding under there. Look at that, that's all those horrible beetles, there's another one. There's a few in this oil trap. Seeing as I'm seeing more in this one, I'll give them a fresh oil trap right there, and we'll do the same thing, although there was a bigger gap under this one, so it's unlikely, yeah, there's none hiding under there. There's one in that oil trap only. We'll just put that to one side, and there's none in this. They were all underneath this oil trap that was here. So what I want to see, I want to see, is there any brood in here? Any signs of any problems, any drones? There's not even any comb on this one. A little bit on this side, they've just started that. But this, yeah, this box was on them all winter. So they went into winter with a double box, a double brood box. There's a beetle that I'm seeing right there, right near the top. Oh, this is just a single, like a shallow. Oh, there's a few beetles down here. I'm just going to get them off camera. Yep. Wow. What bees here? There's one frame. And this is one. Still have no fucking bees out here. We have beetles up. Okay, so yeah, I had about 10 beetles just on this one frame. I managed to get them all the ones I saw. That will hopefully help these girls out and not have to worry as much, not have to work as hard dealing with those things. This frame looks like it's all honey from last year, I would imagine. There's one beetle. Yeah, there's no eggs on this frame, it's all honey. Come on in. That's the beetle gone there. I hope. They are such a nuisance. Ooh, okay. And on this side, I don't see any beetles. Lots of bees though. Okay, let's put that back in. Keep these two close together. Yeah, there's quite a lot of noise coming out of it. There is a lot of bees in here actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full frames of bees. They are doing spectacular as of right now. I think that they can handle the beetles. Here's some brood. Okay, so there's brand new brood, all eggs on this frame as well. See if I can find the queen on this frame. She could be on this frame. Drone brood, a little bit of drone brood at the bottom. A little bit of drone brood and worker brood on this frame too, and all eggs on this side too. She's likely on this frame. Can I see her? Come on, I want to see that queen. Where is she? Yeah, there's lots of eggs on this frame. Okay, let's put this back. I don't want to keep it out for too long. So she's been up here as well. My next inspection is going to be on a sunny day. It's kind of overcast today. It's not warm, but it's not cold. It's about 53 degrees. There's no wind, which is nice. The other day was sunnier, but it was windy as heck. Lots of brood on this frame and eggs. She's backfilling all the spots that the bees have, where the bees have emerged. She's backfilling with eggs. They are actually backfilling a little bit here with honey, with nectar, possibly sugar water. Right here, there's some burr comb. I'm going to remove the burr comb because it's all drone brood, and I'm going to check it for mites in a moment. I'm going to get that back in. She could well be on that frame. So both hives have definitely got a queen. Girls are getting a little excited. They're not pinging off me though. Get out of there. Whew. One more frame, I think. Let's bring you in. Okay, so we're going to bring this frame out and have a quick look. We got drone brood all the way along the bottom, and we got worker brood, and they're backfilling with some nectar. Lots of brood though. This is all young larvae, and this is all new worker brood and drone brood down the bottom. So we're looking good, and I'm seeing a little bit of burr comb. Well, obviously the bottom is burr comb, and they're going to have to clean that up. I'm seeing no mites on those drone larvae, which is where they would likely most likely be, because they get a longer gestation time, longer time to pupe or to grow, I guess. There's a worker. Sorry, there's a drone larvae there. There's no mites on it. I'm going to close these girls up because I don't think I need to see any more. Now, to become a better beekeeper, which I would like to be, I need to understand when the girls need more space. And right now, it's looking like they might. It's possible the bottom box is completely empty. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put this top board on. Mustn't forget I've got an oil trap in there, so I can't set it on its side. So I'll set it on top of the top box that I had, just temporarily. This is going to be heavy. Yep, that's heavy. Okay. Looking in here, see we've got the purple-eyed larvae, which Bob Binney was talking about on a video I just watched. We're just going to remove all of that burr comb. Come on, girls. This is where the beetles will go and find a spot to hide too, you know. Let's get a bit more smoke here. They're getting excited. So we got an empty frame, another empty frame. They're building thick comb out on that one. There's empty frame here, empty frame here, empty frame here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap the boxes. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to take this off completely. And oh wow, well, I was expecting to see more dead bees down here, and I don't really see any dead bees, so that's a good sign. That's good. I was expecting, like I said, to see more dead bees. They've cleaned it out really good. That's great. That's good to see. Right, so this, I'm going to swap these boxes around. So the light one will be on top. Oh, the heavy one will be on the bottom. Oh shit. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, girls, move. This will go on top of this box. So all that brood, I can leave that down there. All of the brood now, the majority of the brood is now back in the bottom box. So that's good, but par for the course, unfortunately. Okay, let's get this top box back on. What have I missed? Of course, I missed to put the oiler back in. I always forget this thing. I either forget it and I spill oil on the bees, or I forget to put it in the hive itself. Okay, so put that back on. Put that on and top cover. Okay, so I have some drone larvae, pupae here. Pupae. Here is one right here. Unfortunately, will not make it. Now there's some here. This is a more advanced stage with the purple eyes. Here we're just going to pull some out of the cells, because what we want to see is if there are mites on them. Mites, M-I-T-E-S. There's one there. No mites on that. It's kind of gross, but they would be little black dots on the pupae or the larvae, and there's quite a few pupae here that we're looking at. Larvae, which are the drone larvae, which is what they prefer. The mites prefer to go on the drone larvae because they have longer time, more time. And no matter which one, I've looked at a whole bunch of them now. It's kind of gross, but it's good information to have, to see that there's actually no mites on any of these that I'm pulling out. So that's a good sign. I'm kind of happy about that. What do we have here? I'm not sure if that was a mite or a bit of dirt. Actually, could have been a bit of dirt. I think it is. Anyway, that's that. We looked at those. Okay, so that's me having checked out both these hives. Stop record. Okay, thanks for stopping by. I've looked in both of the hives, and both hives have got signs of a queen. I saw eggs, open larvae, capped brood, and in hive number 1 I saw capped and larvae, pupae of drones as well. There's no drones in this hive, but that's okay. It's still early in the spring, but the hives didn't seem particularly aggressive, which is... Anyway, thanks for stopping by. This is beehive 1 and 2. I've checked them out. They're both doing exceedingly well. I got rid of some of those pesky beetles, although they don't seem to be too much of a problem because I'm not seeing slime outs and stuff like that, so that's good. The bees look like they're going to be able to handle them. They're very well populated, and they both got brood, so they're going to be even more populated in the coming week or two. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again in Woodsley Bees. Take care now.